Headline news most affecting Chilliwack this week. The City of Chilliwack wants your say on the pedestrian network. There's an increase in flood benefits for local businesses. The band Chilliwack will play Chilliwack for a fundraiser. And the Sardis Drumline, they will host a major championship. Josh will have more coming up in sports. And we'd like to welcome Zacharias Vickers LLP as our newest sponsor. All right, Chilliwack, let's get started. Now, the Zacharias Vickers LLP top stories. The City of Chilliwack is seeking feedback from the community to improve the safety and the accessibility of Chilliwack's pedestrian network. Following the first phase of engagement, staff have prepared a draft active transportation plan for the public review and feedback. So the active transportation includes any form of human-powered transport. So that's walking, cycling, rolling, using a skateboard or inline skates, rollerblades, wheelchair, or other wheel-based form of human-powered transportation. Now, the online survey is available on the city website. That's until May the 19th. Following the flooding back in November, the province is making a lot of changes to ensure more people, communities, and businesses can access and receive increased benefits from the BC Disaster Financial Assistance Program. Chilliwack Kent MLA Kelly Padden saying that these changes to disaster financial assistance will actually take the pressure off local governments and give more small business owners and people affected by the floods and the landslides direct access to financial aid. Now, the applications are now available until July 27th. Additional federal provincial funding is coming to the BC Farmers Market Expansion Program. That's further supporting the provincial, local farmers markets and vendors. The BC Farmers Market Expansion Program is reopening, making $142,000 available to eligible farmers markets that didn't receive funding in the first round. Now, each successful applicant can receive as much as $15,000. Having said that, Margaret Reed with the downtown Chilliwack Community Market told chillTV they did apply for the first round. They didn't get that one, but the market will be sure to try and get this new application in. And again, that's up to $15,000. Also, a reminder that the Yarrow Farm Market, that starts this Friday, and that runs every Friday right until September. BC farmers and producers now have until June 30th to enroll in the federal, provincial, and territorial agri-stability program. That gives them an extra couple of months to assess their risk management needs. This provides income protection to farmers and producers who experienced large financial declines caused by production losses, disease outbreak, increased costs, or outright declining market conditions. And coming up, more on Kelly Padden and her work with Promontory Heights. Chilliwack Kent MLA Kelly Padden saying that students at Promontory Heights Elementary will soon be playing on a new accessible playground thanks to $165,000 in provincial funding. Padden stated that in a release, all the kids deserve to play on something like this. The new playground at Promontory Heights continues on, quote, our government's commitment to making sure kids have safe and accessible places to play and will bring so much joy to families in the neighborhood. Now, this is part of a provincial investment of $5 million for 30 new accessible playgrounds for 24 school districts right across the province. The last time the band Chilliwack played Chilliwack was 2019 when they played a free street festival. That celebrated the 70th anniversary of Locke's Pharmacy. In 2022, it's a fundraiser concert by the band Chilliwack, this time for Chilliwack Search and Rescue. That's coming up June 25th. All seats are $60. Now, the band leader, the legendary Bill Henderson, has donated a performance here in Chilliwack. So the entire band is going to be playing free of charge with the fundraiser to support the community that's given the band and the legendary band its incredible name. Hint, hint. Kindness Chain Chilliwack will celebrate the upcoming Mother's Day by distributing free meal boxes made by Pabla Curry House. Now, if you or someone you know can benefit from this program, you're asked to contact Kindness Chain through their Facebook page, and it is a first-come, first-served basis. chillTV's reporter John Barson was out and about over the weekend and fortunately had the camera with him as he was watching DFO officials along with the Kootenay Helicopters crew, AJ Towing, Suwali First Nation, and ICBC plucking not one, not two, but 3 vehicles out of the river at the Chilliwack River. These somehow got washed down during those November floods. Have a look. This is some incredible footage.
We're on the Chilliwack River. I'm talking with Grant Hooper. Good morning, Grant. You're out here doing a bit of work on this van. Can you give our viewers a little backstory here? What's happening?
Well, we're out here on the river today trying to get rid of this van from back in the floods. The van washed down river from Wilson Road, and we're finally able to extract it today. So we brought a helicopter in. Unfortunately, it was unable to pull it out in one piece. So now we're cutting the van into two pieces so we can safely remove it. That way it's out of the environment. Safest way and easiest way is to bring it out by helicopter, because there's no way to plow a road in through the forest and disturb more of nature. So Fisheries and Department of Wildlife has allowed us to cut it up, and we're going to take it out in two big chunks with a helicopter. So.
All right, well, we'll let you get to work then.
All right.
We're talking with Officer Sean Geddes. Sean, could you please tell, you're with Fisheries?
Yeah, I'm with Fisheries and Oceans Canada in Chilliwack.
Okay.
And
can you tell us what about this exciting operation? This is the end of the operation here, but there were a lot of excitement upriver a few minutes ago.
yeah, so all these vehicles were swept into the Chilliwack River following the November-December 2021 floods. It was brought to the attention of Fisheries and Oceans Canada, so I contacted ICBC and I told them of the importance of this river to salmon populations, and they were more than happy to fund the removal of these three vehicles from the river. So I'd also like to thank not only ICBC but AJ Towing, Kootenai Valley Helicopters, and Kidney Signs for contributing as well, and also Swally First Nation.
Well, congratulations on a job well done.
Yeah, thanks very much.
All right, Sean. Again, this is Sean Geddes. We are on the reserve right now, off the Chilliwack River for chillTV. I'm John Barson.
And after the break, the Sardis Drumline. Josh will have more on sports.
How's it going, everyone? It's Josh back with you once again with sports. Thank you so much to Barris for filling in for a couple weeks while I wasn't feeling well. Thankfully, I had very, very mild COVID symptoms. My mom actually got it a lot worse than me, but I'm back. I'm happy to be back. I appreciate everyone's patience, and I really appreciate Barris not replacing me while I was gone. I was a little worried about that. Anyways, let's jump right back into sports. Did you know that Sardis Secondary has an award-winning drumline? Neither did I, until I saw them at a Vancouver Canucks game earlier this year. In fact, the Sardis Secondary Drumline has had a banner year. Last August, they were part of the post-Olympic celebration at Exhibition Park, where the city honored local soccer hero Jordan Huitema for her gold medal-winning performance with the Canadian women's national team in Tokyo. Then, the Vancouver Canucks asked them to be the drumline at the games, their in-house drumline, which was super cool, and that's where I saw them. And now they're going to be hosting the BC Championships for the Canadian Drumline Association this Friday during lunch hour. That's during school lunch hour. So good luck to anyone trying to get any homework done during the break, because this will be big and loud with 13 drumlines from 11 different schools participating. For Sardis, this will be their 5th ever trip to the finals. So best of luck to them. Make Nick Cannon proud. Come on, anyone get that reference? Never mind. A new event is coming to Chilliwack. Conquer the Vetter is a new multi-sport event coming to Cultus Lake this weekend. Participants, either as individuals or as a team, will need to conquer 3 disciplines: stand-up paddleboarding, mountain biking, and running. It's an extremely unique event, and you don't want to miss it. And you can actually watch it live by catching a shuttle bus that they're running up to Smith Falls Group campsite so you can cheer on the racers as they navigate the course. Shuttle buses will be operating from the Cultus Lake parking lot D on Saturday, May 7th and Sunday, May the 8th. That's this weekend. Check out Conquer the Vetter on Facebook for all the details. The Valley Huskers are looking for host families in the Chilliwack area to billet players for this season. So if you're interested in becoming a part of the amazing Huskers family, go to their website. They've got all the information on there. So the Chiefs season ended with a disappointing 4-game sweep at the hands of the Nanaimo Clippers in the second round of the playoffs. But every hockey fan knows there's always next season. And for the Chiefs, that's actually not that far away. Season's tickets are already on sale for the 2022-2023 season, as well as game-worn jerseys from this past year. So contact the Chiefs office for information on both items. The University of the Fraser Valley Men's Baseball Club was on the road in Alberta over the weekend, unfortunately dropping 3 of 4 games to the Edmonton Collegiate Hawks. The Cascades play at home this weekend, hosting the Prairie Baseball Academy Dogs. That's DAWGS. All they need is a Z, and it would be perfect, like 90s motif. Anyways, that'll be on Thursday and Friday afternoon, like I said, at the Cascades home field. Wheel-to-wheel racing action is back at the Agassiz Speedway as the local track is celebrating its 50th anniversary this season. Engines will roar to life this Saturday for the first event of the year, with events for minis, streets, hornets, and midgets. Pay special attention to Shayla Doble of Penticton, the single mom and member of Penticton Search and Rescue with a passion for racing. This will be her first full season of competition. If you remember Shayla, we actually covered her on chillTV a little while back. She used to be the flag girl at the Agassiz Speedway years ago, and Van City Race Designs in Cultus Lake, as well as Lordco Auto Parts here in Chilliwack, along with a team of wonderful sponsors, helped her build a race car after they heard of her passion to race and struggle to find the funds to compete. So it's a really cool story. Shayla will be competing in the Hornet category this Saturday night. Good luck, Shayla, and good luck to all the racers. Don't get any accidents. That's all I'm saying. All right, that is all we've got for sports today. It's so good to be back. I miss doing this, and we will see you all next week.
chillTV weather. Mother's Day weekend is going to be mainly cloudy and the high of 12. And be prepared if you're driving on the highways and the roads. It's going to be busy because everybody wants to go see mom. If you'd like to participate in reporting news in Chilliwack and you have a story you think we should know about, you can always send us a note to news@chilltv.ca. We'd love to hear from you. Thanks again to our new sponsor, Zacharias Vickers LLP, and your support for local television. That's the news this week. Have a great Mother's Day. I'm Don Lehn.